Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's call. This is a important call, we feel, because the people that have invited you to this presentation, they care a great deal about you because they're showing it by inviting you here. This is an opportunity where you can either save money, make money, or if in both cases, if you decide this is not something for you, I think you'll realize at the end that we're a very respectful group. And we'll, if whoever invited you, if you can recommend uh, refer somebody to us that might be interested, that would be great. So basically, we win anyway. If you love our product, we're going to make money off you as a customer. We're going to be right up front about that. If you like what you see as far as becoming an affiliate and working with us as a fellow teammate, then you can make a great deal of money. But depending on how hard you want to work. And if you're not interested at all, then all we ask is you maybe refer it to us, somebody that might be interested. Those are the three outcomes. So again, welcome to this call. My name is Dale Franklin. I'm a 50K affiliate with My Daily Choice. I'm going to tell you a quick little bit about myself. I have been very blessed in my life. I have owned 8 businesses in my life, and they've all been successful to one degree or another. And some of them have made me wealthy enough so that I don't have to work again as long as I live if I choose not to. I, on the other hand, like to work. I like to keep busy. And I was looking for a way to give back to the universe for all my good fortune, for the fact that, I've been successful in those 8 businesses, that I've been married to my wife for 44 years, that I have 4 adult children, 2 boys, 2 girls. I have 3 wonderful grandchildren, a 9-year-old grandson, a 1-year-old granddaughter, and a brand spanking new grandson that's less than a month old. So again, life has been good to me, and I wanted to find something where I could give back. And this is certainly an ideal place for me to do it. A friend about 15 years ago, a friend of mine presented me with a product that could help me save money on fuel. He suggested that I try it, and I did. I was a little skeptical at first because I own a tire and automotive center. I've used lots of additives over my life, and I never thought many of them did anything. But I tried. He's a friend of mine. I tried what he suggested, and lo and behold, I had great results, which I will discuss a little more further on. Then he came back to me and he said, well, now you found out that it works so well. What about selling it in your store? And I said, all right, let's give it a try. So we started selling it to my customers, and let me just mute that out. There we go. They used it, and they were having great results, and they were giving me great testimonials back. So now I know the product works. And then my friend came back to me and says, you can build a business with this around the world if you wanted to. And, I had that aha moment. I said, okay, this is what I've been looking for, something where I can give back for all my good fortune. And so I started building this business, and it turned out I was fairly good at it. We built a team of about 28,000 affiliates in over 62 countries, and we're still going strong, okay? Back then, the product we were selling was called Extreme Fuel Treatment, or XFT for short. And it over the years, it eventually we sold it with one company. Our company basically joined forces with another company called My Daily Choice. My Daily Choice became the worldwide exclusive rights to our product, rebranded it as Fuel Factor X, or FFX, and here we are today doing the same thing we've been doing for 15 years. We know what we have here. Back in 2007, 2008, 2009, when fuel prices were so extremely high, we made a great deal of people wealthy around the world, and especially in Africa. We had, for instance, in Ghana, we started out with 9 affiliates there, and within 11 months, they built a team of 38,000 in their group, and those 9 people became very, very wealthy. Then we went to Nigeria. Nigeria was growing very, very quickly. We got to the point where we were doing $2 million in sales every single month, and then it just kind of spread out from there. We are now back to fuel prices that are even higher now than they were then. and we know history is going to repeat itself. So you're in at a great time. We're just getting started with our new momentum, and we're glad to see you here because you're coming in at the perfect time. Excuse me one moment. There. So that's enough about me. Let's start talking about the product, and then from that we'll show you a few testimonials, and then we'll have a gentleman, Chris Robinson, is going to talk about the opportunity. So let's start talking about the product to begin with. Let me share my screen. There we go. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about a product called Fuel Factor X, or FFX for short. This is a product that is going to, that basically, since this product's been around for over 25 years under different names, we now have the exclusive rights to sell it around the world. And it's been proven over and over and over again to be a fantastic product. It reduces emissions, improves fuel economy, enhances performance, and prolongs engine life. Okay, and I'm going to go into those in more detail in just a moment. I'm going to take us to this next slide. Now, this slide basically says the same thing I just said, but the one thing I want you to notice is down in the lower right-hand corner, it says FFX is a comprehensive fuel treatment. Why is that important? Okay, this is a treatment to your fuel. It does not change the specifications of your fuel. The reason I say that is because the two questions I always get the most about our product is, number one, will it void my warranty on my vehicle? The answer is no, absolutely not. It does not change the specifications of fuel, so it does not affect your warranty. Matter of fact, if you look at most owner's manuals of cars, they will recommend that you have some sort of a fuel treatment in your vehicle anyway, because of the huge disparity between the quality of fuel around the world. So again, will not affect your warranty, never has, never will. The next thing is, people ask me is, well, what happens if I use your product and it ruins my engine? Okay, it will not ruin your engine. This product has been around for 25 plus years. It was one of the major components of this. This product was invented by two NASA scientists. Okay, worked on in the aeronautical field. They invented a thing called an organometallic compound that I'll explain a little bit more about here in a minute. But what happened when they invented that, it was such a change from what we have experienced in the past. They won the Nobel Prize in Science for inventing this product. Okay, so we have a product that won all kinds of science awards, is world renowned for being an incredible product. Okay, it's been around for a long time. It's proven itself over and over again, and that's what we're offering here. Now, again, if it does ever, got somebody here I need to unmute. There we go. So what basically this product, what I was talking about is whether or not it'll affect your engine. It will not. Okay, in over 25 years with this product, there's never been a claim against our product at all. Trying to mute these out so we don't have background noise. Okay, I think we got it. And we got one more person coming in. Okay, so sorry. This will not affect the warranty, and it will not cause engine damage. But if it ever did, it never has in 25 years, but if it ever did, we have a multi-million-dollar insurance policy to cover it. So you can feel comfortable using our product. Okay? Next. Whoop, I don't have to scroll down, I guess. Here in this on this slide, it tells you this is an all-in-one solution. Okay, there are a lot of products out there that do some of the things that our FFX does, but there's nothing that we're aware of out in the world that does everything that our product does. Remember, we're talking about prolonging engine life and reducing wear, increasing fuel economy, reducing harmful emissions, and improving vehicle performance and horsepower. We've got somebody who is, there we go, thank you. Please don't unmute yourself, whoever that is, because you're really making this distracting for everybody. And if you keep it up, we will have to remove you. So again, it does all the things I'm talking about. But what am I really talking about when I talk about saving money on fuel? In America, when you use FFX with our fuel in America, you save between 7 and 20% on your fuel. If you, in Africa, when you use it, you're going to save somewhere between 15 and 35%. Why is there a difference? The difference is for a couple reasons. Now, a lot of African nations produce oil, and they sell their oil on the international market. They want to make as much money as possible, so they sell the best quality oil they have. Their sweet crude they sell because they get paid the most for that. They sell that throughout the world, make their most money, and they keep the less quality fuel for the African market. So because of that, you're starting out with a lower quality fuel than you normally would in other countries. On top of that, in America, Europe, Asia, they use a lot of additives already. So some of the things that we have in our product are already in the fuel there. And so, some of the things are already giving benefits to the fuel. So that's why we get about 7 to 20% in the United States. In Africa, and I've been to Africa many, many times. In Africa, we've poured fuel into a clear glass jar, and we've seen all the particulate matter that's in there. So we know there's a lot of dirt and stuff in the fuel. On top of that, there's nowhere near the amount of additives already in the product. So when we add our FFX, it enhances the product even more than it would in the United States and other places in the world. So that's why we say 15 to 35% in Africa. Now, on top of that, you have vehicles in Africa that use a high performance fuel, like Mercedes, BMW, sports cars, anything that asks for that higher end fuel, like V-Power that you have over in Africa. You no longer have to buy that more expensive fuel. You can use regular fuel with FFX and get the same results. So you're going to be saving money two ways. You're going to be saving the money on a less expensive fuel, and you're going to be getting better efficiencies from it. So you're going to save money because you're going to be going further on that fuel. So keep that in mind. Now, the one other thing I want to mention before I leave this slide is I think most people understand what an internal combustion engine is and how it works. I'm talking about a gasoline or a petrol engine. You have fuel being pumped into a piston, and it sprays a mist into that piston. Then a spark plug sparks and causes that mist to ignite, causing an explosion. The explosion becomes power. Power is what moves your vehicle. Okay. Well, the part of this product that we have, what we call the organometallic compound, which is what those scientists earned their award for, lowers the burn rate of the fuel by about 40 degrees. By doing so, it makes us burn more of the available fuel. More of the available fuel ignites. By doing that, what you end up with is a bigger explosion. If you're burning more of the available fuel in the same time frame in a solid area, an area that's limited as far as how it can expand, you're going to have a bigger explosion. That bigger explosion has to create more power, and that power is going to give you, if you have your foot on the gas pedal and you're leaving it where you normally have it, you're going to be going faster. Or you can let off on that pedal and basically go further on the same amount of fuel. Okay, makes sense? And one of the other things that happens because of this is you're burning more of the available fuel. That means there's less black smoke coming out of your tailpipe. What's that black smoke? That black smoke is unburnt fuel. And what's it becoming? It's becoming pollution. So if we burn more of the available fuel and there's less black smoke coming out of your tailpipe, we're helping the environment and we're getting better fuel efficiency. So it's a win-win-win. Keep that all in mind. So now we're going to go to the next slide. And this slide kind of tells you what we can use it in. Okay, we can use FFX in basically anything that burns a carbon-based fuel. So we're talking cars, motorcycles, boats, ATVs, trucks, generators, heavy equipment, RVs, 18-wheelers, even the cooking gas, the gas that you use to cook your meals. Okay, we can save you money, and there's going to be some testimonials about that in a few minutes. So again, and we can use any fuel that's a carbon-based fuel. So we're talking gasoline, petrol, paraffin, diesel, kerosene, the gas like in your cooking gas, anything that's carbon-based fuel, even the bunker C fuel that they use in big ships, we can use our product and help save money and reduce emissions. So keep that in mind. The next thing I want to show you is this here is a slide that shows you everything in that insert. If we were going to do everything that our product does and go to a parts store and buy what we need to do it, you're looking at everything you see in that insert. There's if you add it all together, there's almost a gallon worth of product you have to put in your tank every single time you filled up to take the place of what our product does. And it would cost, back when we did this, it cost about $70. Now, with inflation, I'm sure it's probably closer to $90 you'd have to spend to do what we do with Fuel Factor X for between $4 and $6 US, depending on how you buy it. Okay, so again, this is a product that you're going to use, and it's going to save you more money, a great deal more money than it costs to buy the product. Okay, in savings. So keep all that in mind as far as what we're talking about for a product and how you can benefit from it, from either saving money on fuel or selling this product to everybody you know so they can save money on fuel. Okay. Another thing I want to point out right now is what you see, that little sachet. That sachet is a quarter ounce, or it's in metric, it's 10 mLs. That 10 mLs will treat up to 76 liters of fuel. It's highly concentrated. There's no fillers. So when we ship this from America where it's made, you're not paying high freight costs for things that are just fillers. You're just paying for the good stuff. So keep that in mind. We're very, very highly concentrated, and it's going to work, and it's going to work every time because it's science. Let's go to the next one here. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, there's an organometallic compound that the scientists won their award for, and that's the catalyst that lowers the temperature of the fuel when it ignites, and so you get a longer, more complete burn of fuel, and you end up being much more efficient. Besides that, we have lubricants that are going to reduce friction in pumps, pistons, and injectors. We have detergents, which are going to clean and maintain injectors. We have polymerization retardants that are going to reduce solids that form in the fuel. And we have rust and corrosion inhibitors, which are going to remove and prevent rust from forming in the fuel system. We also have demulsifiers. A demulsifier is something that helps remove moisture from fuel. If you have moisture build up in your fuel, the demulsifier will encapsulate it and drop it to the bottom of the tank where it will not go into the system. A single drop of moisture in for instance, a diesel engine can cause thousands of dollars in damage. Next, we have a fuel stabilizer. You know, if you leave fuel alone for any length of time, it starts to separate. It'll separate into two primary parts: a very thin fluid and then a thicker fluid, almost like a syrup. If you have, say, a generator that's been sitting for a while and the fuel starts to separate, and then you need the generator to run, when it starts up, it's probably going to pull that heavier syrupy fluid into your system. It's going to plug the filter, and just when you need the generator the most, it's going to fail on you. Well, with our fuel stabilizer, we help keep fuel stable for 5 to 7 years. So when that generator is needed, it's going to start, it's going to continue to run, and you're going to get what you need from it without having to worry about your fuel being separated. So those are what FFX has in it. Now, let me switch here again. Usually click on these, but this is not working correct for me. Anybody that knows me knows that my technical skills are very limited. So anyway, we're going to talk about this. Now, I want you to really pay attention to this, because this product is FFX is a wonderful product, but it's not a miracle in a bottle, okay? Every engine is different. You have ones that are brand new. You have ones that are very, very old. You have engines that have been maintained. You have engines that have never been maintained, and everything in between, okay? So every vehicle is not going to work the same way when you use our product. So I want to address that. And I'm going to come here to the next screen so we can tell you what I'm talking about. There's 4 possible outcomes for using our product. The first one is the blue line. The blue line happens about 38% of the time. You put our product in your tank and you start seeing savings on the very first tankful. And it continues to get better and better until you reach optimization, okay? That's what happens with the blue. Then let's go to the green line. The green line may start out flat and you may see no benefits for 2 or 3 tanks. And then it'll start to get better and better until it reaches its optimum state. Now, why does that happen? There's probably, in this situation, there was probably some carbon buildup or varnish buildup in the engine. And as FFX is cleaning that all out, it's making the engine work a little harder. So even though you are getting the benefit of savings, it's being offset by the fact the engine is working a little harder while it cleans the engine. Once the engine is clean, then you start getting better and better fuel efficiency until you reach optimum efficiency. The next one is the pink line. And this is what actually happened to my truck. I told you I'd talk about my own experience with this. When Billy talked me into trying this product, I used it in my Toyota Tundra pickup, which had over 100,000 miles on it and really had never had any service. Why? I own a tire and automotive center. We're very, very busy. The last person to get worked on is my own vehicle, okay? So when there's customers' vehicles to work on, mine doesn't get touched. So with 100,000 miles on it, it needed some work. Because of that, probably a lot of carbon buildup, a lot of varnish buildup. It really made my engine work hard when I first started using FFX. And that even though I was getting better efficiency, the engine was working so hard I was actually losing fuel efficiency faster than I could generate it. And so for the first 3 tankfuls, I lost mileage, and I was thinking, what is this? What's going on? Well, once it cleaned the engine all out and started working more, making the engine work better, I went from 16.0 to 19.2 miles per gallon, which turns out to be exactly a 20% savings. Okay, I'm not saying everybody's going to get that. That's what I got. Okay. You also, at this point in time, I want to note one thing. When you start seeing a lot more, maybe more black smoke coming out of your tailpipe when you first start using our product, like I did in this situation, that's because the engine is being cleaned. Okay, it's going to, you may see some more black smoke as it's cleaning the engine and pushing everything through. Once it gets that all pushed through and starts burning more efficiently, then you're going to be treating the environment a lot better. But you may see some additional black smoke at the beginning. And then the last one, the gold line. The gold line is used, you know, if you might have a vehicle where it's got some really baked on carbon, and when you first start using it, you start seeing a savings. But then our cleaners and everything we have in our product start softening that carbon and start working it through the system. And so now the engine's working a little harder. And then once that's been cleaned out, then you continue to get better and better results. So you might start off, again, seeing some savings and then losing some of it and then gaining it back. So again, you've got to remember, you need to have patience enough to get through all these processes, which could take up to 7 tankfuls. Once you get there, as long as you use our product, remember this, as long as you use our product, you will continue to get the benefit of the better efficiency in your fuel. Okay, let me just get out of this now. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about real quick here, and I always read these because at my age, I can easily forget something and I don't want to forget anything. There are 9 things you're going to benefit from using our product. Number 1, it's going to increase our fuel economy, 7 to 20% in the US, 15 to 35% in Africa. Number 2, it prolongs engine life and reduces engine wear. People have seen reduction in engine wear up to 40%. Number 3, improves vehicle performance and horsepower. 4, reduces harmful emissions and pollutants by about 1/3. Think how much that would help our environment if everybody was using it. Number 5, it's a fuel stabilizer. It prolongs the life of stored fuel. Number 6, it's a demulsifier. It helps separate water from fuel. Number 7, you can replace premium fuel with regular fuel with no change in performance, fuel economy, or engine wear. Very important for the people with the higher performance engines. Number 8, it can be used in both diesel and gasoline engines. Any carbon-based fuel type engine we can use this in. And lastly, 9th, it's highly concentrated. A 1/4 ounce treats 20 gallons, or in metric, a 10 ml foil pack will treat 76 liters. Okay, that is what I wanted you to hear from me. Next thing I want you to hear, I don't want you to just hear me, I want you to hear from some of your fellow Africans. So I'm going to share my screen one more time, and I'm going to show you a few recordings of people who've used our product. So here we go.
We are here to show you how to use FFX in your cooking gas to save money. You take 2 ml. 2 ml. With this, you depress the valve, press it down, and inject FFX into your empty cylinder before filling up. Ensure you press it down very well. And then you do your fill up. Also shake the cylinder during fill up to ensure the FFX mixes up with the gas properly. That's it. You need a depressing instrument, syringe, FFX 2 ml, a gas cylinder, 12.5 kg, empty one. Benefits: longer duration of your gas. Blue flame saves you cost of maintenance and then adds money into your pocket. Please note, this is very important. You must take readings. That is, record your expenses on maintenance and on purchase before and after FFX. This will actually help you appreciate how much FFX is saving you. Remember, the result is immediate. Hello, good afternoon. This is your first time of coming here today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your name is?
My name is Share.
Share, you're welcome to my Daily Choice office, and thank you because we can see you have made your own purchase already. But can you tell us why you decided to buy this today of all days? Because we know that this is your first time of coming. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got the information about FFX.
Okay.
I saw it on the friend status, and I've heard about it. But like, so when I saw it on the friend status, I now said I think how to make use of this and see the one. And I didn't go there. I was able to get like a sachet in front of mine and actually use it on the gas to kind of house. And I also use some of it for the generator. I saw tremendous results.
Wow.
About that.
Wow.
I saw good results. And so because of that, I now felt I needed to let back some of my friends know that this and this is happening. So while I was now planning to let them know, when I now heard about the subsidy that came off and it's removed already, and as of today, I actually wanted to go out and of course I saw the amount was calling transport and everything.
Wow.
I just felt, look, I think this is the best time I should get this because I know that, like it or not, when the subsidy is removed, the price is going to go to the sky. And because of that, I don't want to put on that way.
Wow.
It's now get for myself and get for some of my friends. You sure some of them called me while I was there. And
wow.
They needed. I have some friends in the lorry, they don't talk much in some states. Because of the poor subsidy that we also the call that the city are now set to the part of this. Honestly, this is a blessing to as many as we see the opportunity. To me, it's a blessing for my friends.
Thank you.
Also,
I will advise that you keep your phone by your side at all times because it's going to be ringing from now.
Yeah, I know that already. I'm already set for it. More serious than I'm set for it to help as many as possible, because this is gonna be a real pain at this time.
Hmm.
for a lot of people.
Hmm.
I'll just advise that if you really want to make things easier for yourself, think FFX.
Wow.
Really mean it.
I love that. If you really want to make this easy for yourself, think FFX. In fact, you've said it all.
Thank you so much.
Then let's meet you, sir.
Hello, Williams. I'm Wonder Wilder.
Wow, I love that. Is that a name or
Yeah, that's what his name.
congratulations, sir? I understand you have something to tell us about FFX and you've been with us. Congratulations on purchasing the executive package. You are the latest executive member in the house. So what do you have to tell us about the FFX?
Oh, wonderful. Straight away. I've never gotten my wife interested in anything that was like business until now. And it was by trying everything on her cooking gas.
Wow.
Since September, she's been watching and waiting to see the gas finish. It hasn't. And that's the experience.
Are you kidding me?
Wonderful experience of FFX. I mean, it proved itself. Much
Fantastic.
of the others that are going with this are hers, and we just have to go forward on this journey together. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Just like the saying that we trust it because it works.
Absolutely,
Congratulations, sir.
absolutely.
See you at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. And now you're in for a treat. I'm going to turn this over to a good friend of mine, Chris Robinson. He is a super affiliate with our company. As a matter of fact, he was the very first affiliate in My Daily Choice. Okay, and he's excelled in so many different things in his life. He's a rancher. He's owned a trucking company. He owns a construction company. He has been to the top of the heap with our My Daily Choice. So this is a guy who, when he decides to do something, he does it in a big way. He's whatever he has put his mind to from the time he left school until now, he has overcome challenges. He has just done a phenomenal job of showing the world that anybody, no matter where they come from or what their background is, can be super successful. Just got to put your mind to it. He's a great friend of mine, a great mentor of mine, and he's going to talk to you right now about the opportunity we have to offer. And we hope that you'll see the value of what we're doing and decide to join us and be part of our family. So Chris, are you on the call?
Yes, sir. Dale, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Welcome.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me on, and happy Thursday evening to all of you over there across the pond in Africa. It's great to have you on here. It's good to spend a little time with you on our Thursdays. As Dale said, before I even get started though, did Dale not do a great job going over the product? I mean, we're just gonna stop talking about product now because we all know it works. It's got all the history. Dale gave you all the ins and outs. And if you do have questions, you can reach out to Invited You on this call. They can answer those questions for you. But for me, what I'm most excited about is what this product has done and continues to keep doing when it comes to changing people's lives financially. I mean, I'm sure we can all agree that everybody'd like to make a little more money. Everybody'd like to have a little more time freedom. Everybody'd like to spend more time with their families and friends and do what you want, when you want, and who you want to do it with. And that's exactly what you can do with My Daily Choice and Fuel Factor X. And again, we're not talking about something we're going to do. We're talking about something we've done, we're continuing to keep doing, and now this has landed in your lap for maybe the first time ever. Drop a 1 on here if you're in the comments if this is the first time you've ever been on a My Daily Choice or Fuel Factor X Zoom call. If this is your first time ever seeing this information, put a 1 in the comments. If it's not, that's cool too, because a lot of times it takes a few of these presentations for people to go, oh, I see the value. I see what they're doing here. And this is something I definitely want to be a part of. Now, what we've done with My Daily Choice is not only have we created a way for you to save money on fuel, but we've created what I like to call a business in a box. We can show you and help you earn money the exact same way that BP, Exxon, Chevron, Shell, all the big oil companies, we can show you exactly how to make money the same way they do, which is get paid every time people pump gas or diesel. Like Dale said, the product has been around forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my slides, and I'm going to show you the exact thing that I did and that Dale's done and so many other people have done to generate millions of dollars for us and our families. So through this business model. So here we go. Can you see that okay, Dale?
Yep, yep.
Okay, I got to get this out of my way.
Close
This
these.
changed on me. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So as Dale mentioned, we've been selling and promoting this product for years. Matter of fact, personally, I've sold hundreds of millions of US dollars worth of this stuff in 60, 70 different countries, generated several million US dollars worth of commissions, and helped a lot of other people do the same. So if you're sitting on this call right now and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you would like to supplement your income, this isn't something you got to do full time. You can if you want. If you really want to make a whole bunch of money, you can. But if you're just looking to supplement your income with $100, $200, $500, $5,000 a month, pay attention, because this is exactly how you do it. And again, it's a business in a box. So many times people want to start their own business, they want to start their entrepreneur journey like I did when I was 19 years old. I had to learn how to create my own websites. I had to learn how to find interested customers. I had to learn everything on my own, set up my own LLCs, my own business enterprise. And it really took a lot of time and money. What we've done here is put a business in a box so you can start servicing people and businesses right now. You're going to have all your websites built from the beginning to all that. What really attracted me to this company was how generous the compensation plan is, because I'm sure, we would all agree that if we're going to put forth time and effort, we want to be paid as generously as possible. And that's what Josh has put together with the My Daily Choice comp plan. We're going to break that down. We have several different ways to get paid, free marketing systems. And this is the big one really for me, is mentorship. I mean, if you want a successful marriage, for example, do you go talk to your buddy that's been divorced 9 times to get advice? Or do you go to somebody like Dale just said he's been married for 40 plus years? I think I'd go talk to Dale about some marriage advice if it were me and say, but same thing here. You have the best mentors. There's nobody else in the world that sold more of this product than the people that's on this call to mentor you, to help you, and to make sure you succeed. But you do have to want it for yourself as well. We can't want it more than you do. So, and then you also, it's not just the people on this call. There's a whole community of us worldwide that's doing some incredible things with this company as well as this product. As I mentioned, our compensation plan, 85% of business volume gets paid back out to the field. That's us, the field, where the affiliate's pushing. So really, all you have to do is save people money on fuel and get paid. And there's really no other, this is the highest consumable product I've ever seen in the home-based business space. I mean, we have some customers looking to place $18 million US dollar orders right now. Another one looking at a $10 million order. I mean, this is just very highly consumable. And I'm sure everybody on this call knows somebody that uses fuel, whether they use it in a generator or a propane cylinder or gas in their car or diesel in their truck, whatever that looks like. There's a massive, massive market that's really untouched in your markets there in Africa as we're starting to expand faster and faster. And make no mistake, 2024 will be the biggest year we've ever had on the African continent for this company as well as this product. So please be a part of that, because we're going to do some big things there. 7 different ways to get paid, and we have several different ways you can receive your commissions. Now, I'm not going to spend a ton of time here. I'm just going to say this to impress upon you all the different ways we get paid. First of all, you don't have to go sign up other sales reps or build a team. You can make money exclusively marketing the product and selling it to people, and we're going to pay customer acquisition bonuses. I do recommend you build a team, and I say that because that's how I've earned all of my money, is by building teams around the world and showing them how to do the same. So when somebody gets started in the business, they become an affiliate, you're going to earn a jumpstart commission for every single person you help get started in the business. But it doesn't stop there. That's where most compensation plans stop. We also pay you to help the people you bring in other people. That's the mentorship part we're talking about. We pay you to mentor people and help them be successful. So if you're an executive, when you come into the business, you're actually going to generate 4 levels of check match. I'll show you how you get started that way, or 4 levels of jumpstart bonuses. Then the binary commission. So jumpstart bonuses are designed, they're paid every week to pay you very fast. So if you want to make $100 today, go sign somebody up, show them the opportunity, get them enrolled, get them started, get their starter pack, whatever level they come in at, you're going to earn a percentage of that order. We also have binary commissions. This is where you override an entire worldwide team as you start to build it, and you get paid monthly and override on all their commissions in your organization. Check matching is my favorite part because long-term, we've been doing this as long as I have, 15 years now, almost 16. You're going to start to realize that the more people you help win, the more you're going to win. And that's what check matching does. We pay you a portion of everybody's checks that you help earn. We pay you a commission on that because we want you motivated to keep helping people make money. And that's where check matching comes in. We also have rank bonuses. It's a one-time payout from $100 US all the way up to $500,000 US. That's a one-time payout as you hit these different ranks and milestones in the compensation plan. We have monthly rank bonuses. This is paid monthly. Each and every month you maintain a rank, you get anywhere from $50 US a month all the way up to $100,000 US a month, just in this one bonus. And then we also have a global bonus pool where you can earn bonus pools of the entire company. Now, as I mentioned before, you don't have to go out and create your own websites. It's a business in a box. Whether you want to build via your phone, your desktop, your computer, whatever, you have replicated sites that are already built for you, capture pages already built for you, prospect and marketing tools, a mobile app, shareable carts, so many other things that's not even listed on this. This would be 4 pages if we listed all of it. You have an online and offline marketing system at your fingertips to touch your hands, and it's 100% free because Josh Wagle, the founder and CEO of My Daily Choice, built all of this through his own tech company, so we don't have to pay any third parties. He just gives it to us as affiliates because he wants to see us win and be wildly successful as well. Okay. So how do you become an affiliate? There's several different ways to come in. Here's what's cool about our company. You can join for free. You can join for free, but I want you to pay attention as we go through this because that's not where we want you to stay. If you don't have product to try, you don't have product to use, you have no story, it's super hard for you to build a business with that. But we also understand the way the economic forecast is, and we want to make sure we don't leave inbound. So you can join for free. You can come in as what we call a builder for 40 points. And as you're shopping different products of FFX, you'll see there's points associated. So you just want to make sure you get 40 points as a builder, 70 points as a director, as well as 90 points as an executive. Each level you jump up, I want you to pay attention here. Jumpstart bonuses, like if you look at the free, you can actually earn commissions that are going to pay you 25% in your jumpstart bonuses. As a builder, you actually get 30% on jumpstart, as well as your binary commissions kick in. And on it all the way up to executive. This is where you really want to be because you're going to get 50% customer acquisition, 4 levels of jump starts, and 15% in your binary. So you're maxing out the comp plan from day one. And that's just where you want to be. And I can promise you, as you start to build your business and other people are looking and people are asking you, where did you start? You want to be able to tell them you started at the best level because that's what we set people up for is success. So here's how I recommend you get started because it's the most affordable way. And it's also the way you save the most money and you get the most product for your dollars that you start your business with. So we have a deal called Brand Bucks in our back office. Sorry, I was looking for the word program. We have a program called Brand Bucks in our back office. This is how you can get started. For $199 US, you get 100 BV. For $399 US, you get 250 BV, and at $799, you get 500 BV. Now, here's what I want to impress upon you. Over here, you know, I was telling you my favorite part of the compensation plan is check matching. If you choose to do Brand Bucks, you're going to be qualified for all the other ways we talked about, plus a level of check matching on the $199, 2 levels on the $399, and 4 levels on the $799. So if you're dead serious, you want product in your hands to use, sell, and promote, coming at the $7.99 brand book. I know that's a lot of money. If you can swing it, it's the way to do it. But it's also the most duplicatable in the way that you make the most money. The last thing I want to talk about, this has been my favorite quote for years. The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious. As Dale said, just a couple of years back, we rebranded Fuel Factor X into My Daily Choice. Previously, we did have a pretty large footprint in Africa. Currently, with the new company, we're just getting started. What I don't want you to do is sit back, let this pass you by, and then a year from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now, you have friends that are retiring off of this opportunity, and you chose to pass on it today. And you're going to remember in your mind, man, I was on a call with Chris and Dale a year ago, and now one of my best friends is making $10,000 a month. They quit their job, they don't have to work no more. And I seen it before they did. And that's what's so important about this, because this happens to people all the time. I mean, when I was super young in business, I passed on a starter stock on an initial purchase offer of a little company that's now called Google. Think about that. I mean, it was nothing to buy in for what you were getting, but I passed because I thought, who's going to use the internet to search things, right? So don't have one of those moments. This is your moment, and all it takes is a decision to really go on and do something super, super special. And not just for yourself. This is so much bigger than any one person. This is for your family, for your friends, for those people that depend on you, your children, your future grandchildren or grandchildren if you have them. Just know you're in good hands. The best in the world that's ever done this are right here at My Daily Choice. We have the best leadership, the best mentorship, the best tech, the best comp plan, and I believe the most appealing and mass marketable product in Fuel Factor X. So get back with the person that invited you on this call if you haven't already. At least, if nothing else, we have a money back guarantee on our product. If you buy some product from the person who invited you on this call, you run it, you give it the 5 or 6 tank challenge like Dale told you, you see the results. If you don't see what we're promising you, we'll refund your money. It's that simple. If you don't save 15, 20% on your fuel, it doesn't work for you, you're spending more than you're taking, we will definitely refund your money. We want everybody happy. We have a lot of happy customers around the world. We want to maintain that relationship with our customer base. And we run this business with honesty and integrity. And at the end of the day, that's really all a man's got. So that being said, come for the ride, join along. Dale and I's making plans now to visit the African continent. What markets we go to will really depend on you guys and what you're doing as far as building your business and creating some sales. So look forward to working with each and every one of you. It's going to be awesome, an awesome ride. And I'm going to turn it back to Dale right now to close this thing out.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. You know, every time you do that presentation, I'm ready to sign up again under you.
I'd love it. I'd love for you to do that. Sign up 9 or 10 more times.
We've you know, got everyone that's on this call. If this is whoever invited you to this call, I want you to take a moment and thank them, because yes, they did this because they're hoping to build a team for themselves, but they're doing this for you because they see the value in what we have to offer. Okay. They know this is something to change your life, your children's lives, your grandchildren's lives, create a legacy that will be remembered for years and years and years to come. So make sure you thank them for inviting you. If you decide this is not for you, that's okay. You know, it's not for everybody. We personally think it is, but if you decide it's not for you, that's okay. They're going to ask you to refer somebody that you know that's always working several jobs, always trying to do better by themselves and their family. So you can either become an affiliate and use those people you know as part of your initial team, or if you decide this is not for you, at least thank the person who invited you to this call by giving them a few of these names. Okay. They're going to do the same thing that we did today. They're going to treat your prospects that you give us with respect. We're going to show them what we have to offer. And if they decide that this is not for them, we're going to ask them the same thing that we just asked you. Who do you know that might be? So we feel we're going to win whatever way happens. You're either going to become a customer, you're going to become an affiliate, and either way, we're going to maintain a relationship with you, or we're going to, if you're not interested, then all we're asking for is a chance to talk to somebody that might be. So that's what we're asking from you today. We thank you for coming on the call. We thank you for hearing us out. We think we got the greatest thing that's out there right now. And you know, if I didn't think so, I wouldn't have traveled to Africa 11 times over the last few years to promote this. So we are excited about showing the world that the African market is going to be the strongest market. It was back in 2007 through 2009. It was by far our strongest market with this product, and we know it's going to be again. So jump on board and please join us. One last thing I want to mention is starting this weekend in the United States, we have time change. It's not going to affect the African market because we're just going to change the time. We usually have this call in America on Eastern Standard Times at 1 o'clock. We'll move it to 2 o'clock. So if you are in the US, just be aware that we're going to move the time 1 hour. For everyone in Africa, you don't have to worry about anything because we're doing it on our end. It's going to be the same time it always is for you. So again, thank you for coming on. Chris, thank you so much for the assistance. I mean, when you're listening to somebody that does this business that's already made millions, it's evidence that this business works.
Dale, can I say one more thing in closing?
Absolutely.
You always spark my brain. That's why I like working with you. So one other thing I want to press upon you is this is how easy this business really is. It is easy because it's not like manual labor. We try to keep it as simple as possible, but you do have to put in some sort of work. How easy is it to invite people, friends, families, coworkers, somebody at the gas station to this Zoom call every Thursday? This call's been happening for years. It's consistent. It's Thursday night. You just bring people in, use the same link, have them jump on the Zoom. We're going to do the presentation. When they sign up and buy product, you get paid. Then on Mondays, we're going to train them. Same thing via Zoom. Then a few times a year, we try to get over there locally, hands-on, high touch, and really spend some time together as far as, you know, in a live session room where we can meet everybody, you know, train from stage and really have a get together and celebrate everybody's wins and success. So it's really simple. This call's happening every Thursday. I challenge every single person on this call. I'll do it again with Dale next Thursday as well. Bring 3 people. There's 23 people on this call. If all of you commit to bringing 3 people, I'm going to give you a hint. You better invite 10 if you want 3 to show up, but just the way the world works. If everybody has 3 people on this call, we hit 100. We do it again, we hit 400. We do it again, we hit 1,000. Everybody, all you guys are going to be making money. You're going to be so happy. But you got to start by promoting the business. Use your websites. Invite a few people. I challenge all of you, 3 people. If you want to be a superstar, bring 10. But we'll see y'all next Thursday night. Bring those people with you, and I'll let Dale close now. I just thought about that as Dale was talking. So.
Wow. So that means for the next week, you're going to hear from the same top. Remember this, Chris is the first affiliate with this company ever. Okay. You're hearing from the top of the pile, the best of the best. And thank you so much for doing that. So again, hope everybody is as excited as we are about what's going to happen in Africa. Don't be left behind. Do not be left behind. Like Chris said, invite. That's all you have to do. Or take one of our videos that we have out there and of these meetings and just do it whenever you want to, 24/7, 365 days a year. You decide how fast you want to grow. So having said all that, thanks for coming on the call. Love every one of you. Can't wait to get back over there and meet you, the people that I haven't met yet, and get reacquainted with the people I do know. We'll see you at the top. Have a great week.